Good day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Nami BK Mano Yekachi, one of the co-founder of G4 Estate Consults. What will they discuss today for today's podcast? We they make review of how we don't take our manager week as an academy. Do you understand? We also want to make sure say we they deliver to our word, which we don't promise our students. So we will deliver. We they try one make sure say we see to that. So this podcast a review session of everything what we done during the week. Some of our students they will enlighten us and they will also they share with us waiting they don't learn during this week. Do you understand? So right here today I get Sam Z, somewhere. I also get Abraham, I also get Gossin, and I also get Richard. So now them will enlighten us, will they tell us which they don't learn during the week. So my first question will go to Richard. Richard, tell us about the training for this week. What was the first thing that we did on Monday from Monday to now? You guys tell us how it be.
Okay, let me first start with the flyer creation.
Okay,
it was really exciting, just that sometimes the setting of the idea comes to mind. So you don't always have that idea if you are not that inspired, if you don't fill your mind with other ideas like other creations, other flyers. And the second thing I want to talk about the logo creation. Logo creation is trying to is a very fundamental thing. Is a long process, because to do that logo creation you have to have inspiration, you have to have the enlightenment of what you want to do. You have to have those basic things. If you don't have it, just as if you're just trying to create something like the person just tell you, you have to use your own intelligence, use your own understanding to also make a logo that can fit or fit, that can inspire people, that can empower a company. Because if any kind of logo will not just enter in, will not just fit in. You cannot just carry, let's say now you want to create a company, an insurance company logo, you now carry I, you now carry this and put at the side. It's not going to really fit in. You have to really look at the fundamental things that make up a logo, the things that consist in a logo. So those fundamental things need creative minds, and creative minds that is not everybody that have, because you have to have creative mind by feeling yourself with other people's creations. Okay, that's what I have to say for now.
Okay. Today you see Richard, if you're calm. Okay, Abraham, I want to put this question to you. You see, Richard said in his statement, said no be everybody get creative mind. What do you think about that? What's your take regarding that? Do you agree with him?
I agree with him somehow.
You agree with Abraham? So it's okay now.
I say I agree with him somehow.
Okay, tell us why and your reasons.
Some people, they have the intelligence and the creativity. They are born with it.
They are born with it. Yeah. But they say kings are not born; they are made.
And that's the own definition. But obviously, and sometimes, so why I'm still saying if you don't have the creativity, if you not put your mind into it, you cannot make it.
Okay, so even though you are born to be, even though you be king already, yes, if your mind not there to be king, that means you are not still king.
No, still king.
So, but you contradict what you just talk now. So, Gideon, Gossin, we can hear you. What do you feel about it?
All right.
These are your statements.
Everyone, each and every one of us has these gifts in us.
Okay.
Our one is just to make sure we find it, sit down, and look for it. It's someone that just wake up in the morning and thought of, okay, let's create Facebook. Let's do this, that people can be chatting from distance. So everybody has that gift. Everybody has that creativity. Why am I here? Because I know that, yes, I found out that I love photography at first. So I found out that, yes, I need to develop myself in this photography aspect. So me coming here, I know it's not going to be a waste. So you have to just sit down, look for what makes you. That's it. That's what I have to say.
Okay. So Abraham, tell us about the training for the week.
Training for the week was very fine. First, what we did on Monday was how to do invitation card, how to use the pencil very well. That's to create shape with the pencil. And we were taught how to do logo creation, and that was the most exciting thing. Like telling us, like when you now like tell everybody that let's grade ourselves. I think that was always building people
yes.
up and giving people inspiration to do
Inspiration.
more of what they are doing.
Yeah.
I think that's what I have to say to you.
Okay. Somewhere. So we just face the worst since. Yeah, I got some okay, yeah. Yeah, the training for the week.
Training for the week. Yeah, I can remember vivid. I wasn't available on Monday because of so, but starting from Tuesday till now, I can say I'll be able to achieve something which is pen 2. It has been very, very hard for me to use it, but now I can easily. Before I will have to, sit, then hold the mouse. Abraham will be like, do it like this, do it like this, do it like this. But Abraham will testify that yesterday I didn't call him much for it. I didn't even like. I was just sitting down comfortably, just put them on to zoom in, then draw it. And unfortunately, Saiki was able to say that the shade is there, and I was happy, Yes, I'll be able to hold myself and develop something. And the logo creation, that was, I was thinking, when somebody told me, I used to use phone and create the logo. I say, she uses phone now, no matter now. But getting here and seeing the way we spend yesterday, after yesterday, we finished around, you finished giving us the, what's it called now? Our assignment around, I think 11 or 12 o'clock. And I wasn't looking at time. And we're just doing that stuff. I just found out it was already 4 o'clock. I said, So the people spend more time on it. But when you get developed and you are able to, at least 30 minutes, something will be done. But I've able to record, realize that some things are not really that easy the way we think it is. People take time to do it. They don't just, it takes you to cool your brain down, do that design and give it out, and the person will say yes. All right, so today has been great.
Yeah, we've actually
this week has been great.
Yeah, we've actually done something regarding what we talk about online design. When you use your phone for design, you guys can go and check that video. Do you understand? There's nothing bad creating logo or creating logo with phone. Do you understand? But inside that video, we also talk about some of the restrictions. Do you understand? Where we say they attached to RAM. Do you understand? In the aspect of printing, the aspect of copyright, in the aspect of when you go online, you go see some of your logo. You go see your logos. You go see this logo where it look like your own logo. So that uniqueness logo really did there. Do you understand? So we actually place emphasis on that topic. You get some of the things we see when you as a mobile designer and somebody that design with Corridor or either Photoshop. Do you understand? So my next question will be say so Daniel, Samuel. So the next question will say, what will be the toughest and what will be the most easiest for the training what we do last week during the week?
Well, it was not tough because I've done it. It feel like a review, like a revision for me. So it was easy for me.
It was easy for you.
Yes, sir.
So so in terms of, are you saying that there wasn't any improvement? Just that there wasn't any improvement or whatsoever?
There was improvement.
There was improvement.
Yes, sir.
Also, what was the improvement? Can you place emphasis on what you improved on?
I feel it's the time I spent. I was improved.
The time you spent.
Yes, sir.
So in other words, what you talk say, the more you spend in this part, using this particular tools, you understand, or what you do, the better and the less time you use in that particular stuff you get. So Richard, make it the airports they reduce your
English.
Okay, Richard. So what was the toughest and what was the most easiest easiest training for the week?
Okay, let me first start with the toughest training for the week. Okay, the time that it was tough, it was that the logo creation.
Okay.
Because finding inspiration from the logo is just it's very, very hard, because plenty companies have their logo. So many companies, millions around the world have logos that almost look like your own. So the toughest time is the time when you are using to find the logo you want to use, because you cannot just wake up, carry this person logo, just design it, flip it the other way and say you already created your logo. So the toughest time is that how you find the inspiration to create your logo, how you get about it, how you avoid it being from other companies. That is the toughest one. But the easiest thing of this week is going to be the flyer.
Okay,
but the flyer still have its tough side. It still have its tough side. After you have put everything, you have put chair, you have put everything, you have put leaf, you have put everything. The toughest part is that you now have to find a perfect font that fits in with what you are doing. The font has to have the background. You have to blend with everything. It has to be very, very unique. Like the font will just, even though you just come and throw anywhere, it will just fit in. Like it will just fit in. That is the what I want to emphasize on.
Okay.
So the logo, there's something about the logo.
Okay,
the logo
tell us.
is finding inspiration. That is the point in creating logo.
Okay. So Abraham, so if you tell us about inspiration.
I cannot get the question. Like,
You said?
I not get what
So I'm saying, tell us about inspiration.
to get inspiration.
Yeah.
Firstly, let me know if you cannot use, like, you are not still getting the inspiration. You can just go online and check on all these websites. I'll leave some website for you that are like free pick, like Pinterest. The Pinterest us mostly use here. I think with that will give you more inspiration.
Okay, that's it. Tell us about inspiration.
Inspiration. Okay. Let me tell you about like what inspired me to learn photography now. For example, seeing pictures. I love pictures. One thing I don't say Sunday well, Monday well, Tuesday well, Friday well. I take pictures. So when I just do normal editing with pictures, normal iPhone now, I'll see comment reviews say, yeah, this one. Especially most time Idris, when they to condemn my pictures, say, my friend, he didn't do it, this, that. So I was like, okay, this guy, because Idris, me and Idris went to the same school.
Okay.
So Idris has advanced in this thing. Something that I was not even expecting him. Something I was doing there and he wasn't doing it. Okay. So I'm like, Idris on the snap, you don't sabi this thing. This guy just inspired me. I just started calling him Idris. I want to focus. I want to learn on this thing. Because so inspiration can be in form of that. You saw something, and you saw the way the person did it. Then you just want to either emulate or be better than that person. You get? So that's what I think about inspiration.
Okay. Okay, so we'll move to the next question. The next question. Okay, Abraham, I will put on to you. Okay, if you highlight some of the moments or some of the things that we say you don't learn, what you learn during the week, or some of the things where you improve on during the week.
I improve the using my pencil.
Abraham Sorosuke.
Using my pencil very well. I should not be having sharp edges like when I copy.
Okay.
But I have to use like not wasting time. I have to use before. It's not like when I was before. I can use like, let's say if I want to crop it, I can use like 1 hour, but now just like 15 minutes now. Please, what I improve on.
Oh yeah, Richard, what about you?
Okay.
So I like all those. I like some of the things where we say you don't learn this week, or where you improve on yourself during this week.
Okay. Number one thing I want to talk about the pen tool. Yeah, is the pen tool. I improve on the pen tool very well. I improve on the pen tool very well because before, if you want to use pen tool, if you just see an image that this image is big, before you know you are overwhelmed. You're already thinking you cannot crop this one. But now that state is passing away because you're already learning how to use your pen tool. You are practicalizing on it. You're already entering into the part where you know that yes, if they give me this thing, I can crop it. Okay, so and that's again the pen tool, the shape part, the shape aspect of the pen tool. Before, it's just like if they want to create logo now, logo is, it can be anything, it can be shape, can be part, can be bent. It just matters that it's a logo. But and again, it has to inspire. So another thing again is that the pen tool, now that you are already seeing other people logo, you are seeing the curves, the way the thing curves, the way the thing blend, the color they use, the green and the mixture of color. I think I've already improved in that side, in that aspect, and also the text aspect, the text, the font you add can also make a difference. So I think I've improved a little bit in that aspect, but I'm still getting to the place where I can say yes, I've done it very well.
So, Gustin, what important to you? Waiting be this things where you learn this during the week.
Yeah, like I said before, I learned that these things take time, like to do it when you are learning it. Now, in the Photoshop itself, when you gave us that assignment, I was like, Since beginning, I was on it too. I was already on it. I already downloaded the flyer, But I just discovered that I don't even know I don't even know what I was doing again. Everything just fly. Because after the year went to lesson, stress and stuff like that. And eventually my laptop charger just got burnt. I just said, okay, this is not. And I came and we did the pen tool. I'm talking about that pen tool. That pen tool is for me. I've crossed that limit of saying how to do this, draw it like this. No. So I learned now to make use of the pen tool now. Make to a pen tool. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I can at least say out of 100, I'm 70% in that pen tool aspect. So another easy thing I learned again was bringing in pictures like into the Photoshop and stuff like that. I've been seeing Photoshop like years now, but I don't even know how to even use it at all. It was one on my system. I'll just leave it and I'll be watching movies. But now, if I'm at home, if I'm less busy, I'll just take a picture there, do something. So those are the things that I've learned so far.
Baba Sam.
Sir?
Oh yeah.
Well, I also learned how to use the pencil too. Like sometimes before, I improve on the curving part, how to avoid edges, and I also learned how to work with the fonts that work with the flyer I'm designing.
Okay.
Yes,
okay. Sir. Beautiful. So we say yes, sir. You like the question. No, what did they have food there? What did they have food?
Nothing.
What did they have food? Okay. With what they discuss now, their personal some of the personal things where they don't learn, where they be able to achieve during the week. Do you understand? So now, what they share more light for us? Have their own personal experience. Do you understand? But just in case you get. So what I want to talk about? What I want to talk about now? The teachers. And the teacher. How many teachers do I get to doing this for this week?
I would say.
Did he just touch you guys this week?
Yes.
He did.
In this, no.
Yes, on Monday.
Yeah, on Monday.
On Monday. What did you get you guys on?
Their flyers. That flyer.
Okay. So what can you say about the teachers?
Okay. They are very enlightening. They know more, and they also want us to know more too. But it's just that let us now. You are creating something for the first time. You now create it, finish. Your own mind. You think that I have done it. I have done great. I have passed the level. Then you just go and meet them and they tell you that no, this is the place you need to work on. This is the place you need to work on. That this place is not straight. This place is too curvy. This place is not smooth. Like all those kind of things that you encourage it. Sometimes you might think that is that downgrading, but they are not really downgrading. They are only trying to tell you that this place is not good. This place you need to curve it this side more. You need to put this kind of font. You need to find the correct font. You need to find the fit in the place where you keep the font. So I think they are very enlightened. They know that we are still coming up, and they know that they understand that we will not go there too fast. Even though we think that they are trying to do us bad, that they think that they are just downgrading you, but they are not really downgrading you. They are just trying to emphasize that this is the place you work on. This is the place that you put your text. This is the place that you keep your other materials. This is how to use this. This is how to use this. All those kind of things. So I think that they are really enlightened. They are really doing great.
Okay. I don't want to call you, bro. Oh yeah, let's get gossip. You can get more gossip.
All right. Teachers are doing well. All the teachers they know what they are doing. They are very good at it. Very good at it. They try to when the question is asked, no matter how, most times there's some questions that sounds like, why is the person asking the question? The person knows it. Why is he asking the question? But they try not to make that person feel yes, they answer the question. That's one thing I commend. I very very commend. I recommend here. That's good. They make sure that question must be answered. They will bring out, like when we're outside learning about the camera,
The photography,
camera and stuff. Idris had to go back several times inside to bring out something to show us where this one is, and where this one is. So another thing I would love the teachers to also do is, when we come to them with something, there are some of us here that there's a way you how do I put it now? I bring something that I've done. It's the way you talk to me. I might not react at that moment, but it pains me. You get? So when I bring something to you, you should not, make jest of it. Yeah, making jest of it can also make me improve. Yes. But there are some people that will just say, this person make jest of me. Oh.
They can't manage their emotion.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
So we should kind of improve, and students also, we should make sure that they are trying to improve us, not just don't take it to
You should mind the kind of question you ask.
yeah, kind of question you ask. Yes, there are some questions that, for example, now can use Jonathan for example. Questions that Jonathan asks. Most times I would just be like, this guy, what's that?
You see the way you are feeling. That's why probably maybe any of the teacher can also feel.
Yeah. So
Yes. So that's it. Also, there's also room for improvement. You get, but it's just a sign that at least we can actually hear from the guys, from the student, that okay, hear how good the teachers are and how good the teachers are basically. Yeah. So in one word, so this is now my final question. In one word, somewhere. One word for the pencil.
For the
Pencil.
pencil. The pencil is a great tool. If you know how to use it, you
Something
can.
one word though. In one word.
It is
Okay, talk your sentence.
Okay.
Sentence.
a sentence.
Yeah.
The pencil is a great tool. If you know how to use it, you can go far with it.
Can go far with it.
Yeah.
Okay, the pencil will carry you go fly. Okay, so let's hear you.
Okay, let me put it this way. The pen tool is a tool used to design, create, and make. Okay. The pen tool can be used to create, crop, or maybe even design to design logos, to crop out pictures, and can also be used to create. You can create something by using the pen tool. Okay, now what I want to say.
Abraham,
In one word, what is the pencil?
how do you describe the pencil in one word? How can you say about the pencil in in a sentence?
See, the pencil is a tool, like in Photoshop that we used to use to crop image and to do design.
To do design. What about you, Dustin?
to me, I can say the pen tool is a great tool used to make, to crop out the image, to avoid all those, it's just a great tool, just something that's very, very important, very important in creating logos, flyer, and all those stuff. Thank you.
Okay, now we be the best for what we they do, just and because one of the difference between us and any other brand, now be say most of the things we they teach, just and now something we say we they render them as service, and also an opportunity for this in our student to even learn on field, just and so we are they actually good at what they do, just and these are some of the reviews from our students. You don't hear them. Make you not forget to enroll your child or anybody or your loved ones with us. So from all of us here, we say thank you and God bless.